He handed me his empty martini glass, slipped a $5 bill into my flannel shirt pocket, and smirked at my wife. "Be a good guy and fetch me another, will you? Keep the change, buddy." A month later, that same $5 bill would cost him his career, and my wife her entire lavish lifestyle. I'm Marcus, 42. I spend my days in steel-toe boots and dust-covered jeans. I own one of the largest commercial construction firms in the state, but you wouldn't know it looking at me. I like the dirt. I like the work. My wife, Elena, liked the image. She worked in luxury real estate and treated my appearance like a personal insult. Over the years, I became the bankroll while she played the socialite. The disrespect peaked when she insisted I attend her agency's annual charity gala at a downtown high-rise. For years, she preferred to attend alone. I thought she finally wanted to include me. I was wrong. I was just there as a prop. Within 10 minutes of arriving, she abandoned me at a table and slipped into the orbit of a guy named Julian. Slicked back hair, expensive Italian suit, polished, arrogant smile. They whispered, touched arms, laughed a little too loud. It wasn't networking. It was an exhibition. When Julian finally acknowledged me, he looked me up and down like I was the janitorial staff. That's when he handed me the empty glass, patted my shoulder, and slipped me $5. "Take good care of him, Elena." He chuckled. "He looks like he works hard for pennies." Elena didn't defend me. She giggled. I didn't snap. I didn't yell. I took the glass, set it down, folded the $5 bill, and walked out of the ballroom. I knew my marriage was dead, but my hands didn't trust my anger. I needed proof. The next day, I hired a private investigator. Within 48 hours, I had a portfolio thicker than a phone book. Hotel receipts, weekend getaways, transfers from our joint accounts. But the most interesting detail wasn't about the affair. It was about Julian. Julian wasn't the titan he pretended to be. He was a junior partner at a mid-level architectural firm, and his firm was the lead bidder for the design contract on my newest project, a $150 million downtown development. For 3 weeks, I slept in the guest room, blaming it on my snoring. I let Elena continue her charade while my lawyers prepared an ironclad divorce filing. Then came the final pitch meeting. I sat at the head of the massive oak table in my corporate boardroom, wearing my usual boots and flannel. Julian swaggered in, focused on his notes. When he looked up and saw me in the CEO's chair, the color drained from his face. His jaw dropped. Before he could speak, I reached into my pocket, pulled out that same crisp $5 bill, and slid it across the mahogany table until it touched his folder. "I got your drink," I said, the room completely silent. "But I think you're going to need something stronger." He tried to backpedal, tried to save the deal. I shook my head. "Your firm's bid is officially rejected. And Julian, my lawyers are sending the photos of you and my wife to your partners right now." The fallout was biblical. His partners fired him before he even reached his car. Elena came home to find her designer bags stacked on the porch, and the locks changed. She demanded alimony and half my business in court, but the investigator's airtight dossier and her misuse of our joint funds destroyed her case. She got her clothes, her personal car, and absolutely nothing else. Today, that $5 bill sits in a custom glass frame on my office desk, a daily reminder that sometimes the cheapest people end up paying the highest price.